Hey folks, welcome back. We're going to be playing more Hooked on You. Also, I apologize if any of this gets cut out, but I think everything should be live, everything should be good now. Let me just tweak one more little thing real quick. There we go, sorry. Alright, so I've learned a lot this week about doing live streams, but anyway, we're doing more Hooked on You. And as required, so far we've been mostly flirting with Wraith, which is this dude, because I don't like the other male lead, and I am too much of a beta to actually simp for random video game women without being massively embarrassed by it. So yeah, I'm just going to load the game up, and we'll just jump right back into it. Also, our character's name is Kyle, for reasons. So I think, if I remember correctly, we were right in the middle of like nighttime story on day 2, and we'll see what else happens. I'm planning to see, maybe aim for like 2 hours or so for this. We'll see how long it actually goes. Can I take a little bit? Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna also turn up the volume. I think I had like 50. That seems a little bit better. Sorry, it's a bit loud for me. Don't answer that. We don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. Yep. God forbid my small talk get in the way of a romantic twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. You know that we need to get back to that thing that we do when we're not on screen. Okay, you have fun tonight and try not to wink wink end up dead. Why did you say the words wink wink out loud, and what kind of double entendre are you going for with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. You do know all these people are despicable criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit. She doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear somebody trash-talking Spirit? Deal me in. What do you say we take this back to the hot tub so I can soak this bod while I roast that ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough talks of burns and things that are lit or getting blazed. It's enough that these activities have to be set next to a literal fire. Must I be surrounded by figurative flames as well? What if we turned and ran as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs? You'd probably tired before you got too far. If turning away to someplace more secluded Kyle's after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant stature, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It's my own choice, and completely logical. So for anybody who doesn't know, in the game, this person's like a huntress, but they don't really sprint or anything, they just walk around everywhere, so that's probably why that's a reference to that. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so all over that. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. Not strictly speaking wrong. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on, or is that just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you. For the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, we could all move on with our lives or, special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who will it be? Will he head off with her evening activity? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time on Murderer's Island comes to a close. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name ever, but this reality streaming TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer will you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster, because, that guy. So far we've mostly done Wraith's route. I think I'm just going to continue with Wraith until the end of the game. Wraith? I knew you'd never pick me. Who am I kidding? But I did pick you. Wraith immediately turns and runs away. It's not like he didn't tell you what you were getting into. Well, follow him. Do I have to play a chase minigame? You catch up to Wraith, and as usual, he appears a little anxious. Ask what's wrong, give Wraith some massage, tell him to calm down. Ask what's wrong. Hey, you seem a little off. What's wrong? Wraith stops and tries not to look at you. After a moment, he relaxes. You can tell, huh? You must be getting to know me pretty well. There's that big sigh again. Sorry. Sometimes I get too in my head. You nod understandingly. Well, maybe there's some way we can get you out of there. Suggest throwing a frisbee. Suggest getting down and dirty in the sand. I like frisbee. Frisbee seems good. We're on the beach. We could throw a frisbee around. Oh, it's dark. I don't really like sports. It's like you know nothing about him. Disappointing, Kyle. Screw you, game. But who knows? Maybe it'll work. Wraith grabs the frisbee, looks at it like it's a moon rock or something, and then tosses an absolute bullet right at you. You're so shocked at how absolutely sick that throw was, bro. This dude can really handle. In fact, you're so shocked you duck out of the way of the incoming disc instead of catching it. I thought you weren't good at this. Oh well, it's just the Bernoulli principle, the gyroscopic inertia of a spinning disc. He talks to you for about 5 minutes before running out of steam and realizing you haven't walked off like any normal, sane person would have. Do you want to throw the frisbee back? I guess so. Suddenly nervous, you clutch the frisbee in more or less the same way Wraith just taught you about. You aim and fire. It wobbles a little bit and sails away from Wraith, before catching the breeze and sailing perfectly into his outstretched hand. I crushed it! Uh-oh. Wraith starts to tremble. Crush? No, never again. Can't crush. I know why he's scared. Like, just gonna give him a hug. You envelop him in a wordless hug. Sometimes silence is the best thing, you know? I wish Trapper understood that. Yes. Yes, I do. Wraith eventually calms down, still looking away. Thank you. Sorry, You don't need to apologize. Or explain. Wraith turns to you, smiling sheepishly. Wow, this day went by so fast, but I guess it's over. I don't understand. Why is it... You strange, beautiful weirdo. Oh, man. Okay, so there was no, intermission that time. The gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Boy, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over quickly so that you, can get some beauty rest. Wait. I'm very confused. Sorry, 1 second. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. So is the... What? I do not recommend... Okay, sorry, I just got lost in the plot. I thought it was nighttime, I was chatting with Wraith, and then all of a sudden, what happened? I do not recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you've really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang. The brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. I feel personally attacked. Anyway, everyone is gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Kyle chooses. Who's ready for round robin? How round are we talking? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention. Almost like the order does matter. Huntress, why don't you go first? I'm afraid of what would happen if you had to contain your energy any longer. Stop talking. Great. Huntress, why don't you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I'm planning a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry. Trapper won't even know it's gone. Wait, so... Okay, crime number 1. What was that? Nothing. Go away. Then, boy oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I've got to start preparing because it's clear that you're already going to pick me. Confident. Mysterious. I like it. Hit us, spirit. Figuratively. Dwight! Dwight! Damn it! You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be reborn anew. That's it? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Go draw crayon art with Trapper, or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what those guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them. Okay, so hydrate tonight if you intend to hang with Spirit. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but within this narrative of this in-world event, and also the larger meta-narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Try saying that 5 times fast. Sometimes you just gotta say it. Why, yes, thank you, I'd love to. So, Kyle, you're thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished. And rewarded. Tomorrow will probably suck. Probably. I'm not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Sorry. Anyway, Wraith? I don't know. I'd prefer to really just tell Kyle privately. I don't really know that's going to work with these game mechanics. What if you just whispered it to Kyle? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's going to be really special. The kind of thing where we really bond. And maybe get off this island. And then maybe we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods, proud. And time is up. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options so you're ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Haha! Oh gosh, we forgot. How we forget? Before you run off to slumber, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody would be complete without singling out one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time, and I'm just now finding out about it? Come on, the signs were there. You just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like a butcher. Wait, no, what? It's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare to even try? You mean? That's right. Tomorrow, one of these sexy slicers will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic? Because it's surprising? Because it's a classic reversal of fate? And it will hurt someone's feelings. Someone dangerous. It's gonna be, champ. What's your thought process here? Trapper seems like you might throw... They're all gonna kill me. Trapper seems like he might throw you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you see him's coming. Spirit could be anywhere. She floats. And I hear she can disappear. Hard to track. And if you get rid of Wraith, you might cry. And though I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like you might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, but then you'll start seeing her behind every tree. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sociopath are you eliminating? Man, this is 1 second. The game doesn't let me save. Okay, well, starters, why they gotta do my boy Wraith dirty like that? Second of all, it's gotta be Trapper, right? Alright, let's see. Do we get bad end if we do Trapper? This was very simple. Trapper, you scared the living shit out of me. You're eliminated. That's fair. Honestly, though, I don't care. You suck, but not in a good way. You bore me, you personality-free maggot. It wouldn't even be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do tomorrow first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might kill you, though, out of principle, for eliminating me. Sleep with both eyes open, and have fun on your date tomorrow. Now that you've broken the heart of someone heartless, you should get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind. Because, of course, they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Kyle when this is over, but they'll never sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with... Fuck's sake. Their own mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tested it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claudette approved. I hope you sleep well tonight, Kyle. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. How can you sleep well tonight knowing what you've done? No, not the guild. I mean knowing there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you right nearby. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I don't know how you do it, but you better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Alright. 1 second. Water. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. An elimination? I didn't even know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut off my mind during hard times. I know I seem all excited and devil may care, but the truth is I'm really a pessimist at heart. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elf when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess. It's also the only thing you talk about. If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree, and I'm feeling peckish. I don't remember the last time I felt this nervous, excited. Chemically, those two feelings are very similar, but, I don't know. Kyle's great. What else do you want me to say? I don't handle rejection well. At least I don't think I do. No one has ever been dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I'm getting. And I'm a giant rage monster, so everyone in this room should be scared right now. Turn the camera off. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I got eliminated? Not even a little. Does the volume of words I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me to be seen, heard, and validated by those around me? No. What? No, you're not a part of this. You don't get a confessional. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog in anyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing is pretty cute, though. Charmingly low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I wasn't busy so now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album, upcoming tour, finalizing the sneaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app, and doing those private gigs over on IP Island. My dudes, you gotta come check it out. IP Island. It's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers? Take a hike. I don't want to tell everyone Trickster said that about them. Don't worry. I'm talking about your favorite established characters from all over pop culture that can't be seen in this island. Probably. You can't even mention them, like Ghost. Don't say it! Look, we get it. You're very popular. You're in demand. We have a game to get back to, and I don't want to be sued. Ghostface. Come on! Whatever. I don't even care. I'm the Trickster. See you around, Kyle. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know? You do? Yes! Seriously, do not pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. Now it's going to smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check-in. Check-in? I was just looking for the bathroom. Are you serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. What does that even mean? No. No, not you two. This wasn't meant to be confessional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay. We don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. Why is this chair wet? Yeah, I think the Ocean just peed in it. How is... You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh great, what's it gonna be? You ate glue in 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Trapper get eliminated was the first time in this unending spiral staircase of pain that is in my life that I've ever felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, this sun, these sweet sugary drinks, it sounds fun for a long weekend, but in eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls. It's like a crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of sentient being would do this? Please, erase me from this existence. Make it so that I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please let me get out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed eventually means that I will have to wake up. Eh, huh? That's a weird way to end. Oh, well. What you gonna do? You let the camera roll long enough, somebody's bound to say something crazy. Anyway, seems like everyone's had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow is gonna be a doozy. 1 second. I need to... I want to just check one thing very quickly. Pulling up things, looking at information. Alright. Let's see. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow, which it's sort of okay with. What's that? You don't know about the killer crabs? Oh, right. You didn't go on that Huntress date. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Or I suppose it would have been. You'll have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water in your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. Or you've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It has happened before. But it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette drifted over to the beach where the killers stand, flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene very reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your ex. See, this is how I know this character isn't me, because I did not watch TV with any of my exes. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for a killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-assed cameos in this show. I'm going to chew his agent out. Before they walk over to you for your big moments, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Kyle. It can't be easy, thrown onto a mysterious island for no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, trying to manage your most primal impulses, murder, and making out. And you kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island hosts, with dignity and respect. Don't tell anyone we told you this, but... Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially. Just a little hint for you, going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets, and if you don't have a green light the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. It doesn't sound too bad. Where do you think you are, exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. There are killers, and there are survivors, and I'm afraid we can't say too much more. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratorially again. Well, you and Wraith sure were awkwardly hanging out yesterday, huh? Not too many people can get him to open up, but somehow you managed it. So are you ready? Of course not. But too bad, we're on a schedule. Make your way over to the row of huddies. Claudette and Dwight set off to the side, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air. And I'm not talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have to do a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Kyle, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower is a symbol for the lover's symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose, but no roses. They're so cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose, but I got an ouch, so I settled for these. These look kind of cool. What are they? Beautiful. You've done good, Dwight. This is a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You're getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry. You've got other things to think about right now. Kyle, who do you select to receive these flowers and spend the day with you? Man, it's gotta be Wraith. That's easy. You turn to Wraith and let out a sigh. Wow, are you becoming more like him? Wraith, since I've gotten to this island, I've been drawn to your quiet nature, your unassuming good looks, the nervous energy you bring to every situation, no matter how normal or mundane. You know, if you take apart the good looks bit, that is me in a nutshell. Also the quiet nature. Okay, so it's just the nervous energy, but you know what? That's part of it. I love the way your brain works, love the way your body moves, and I love how we are together. Wraith looks like he just watched the Earth explode from an orbiting space shuttle. His mouth hangs open a little, his eyebrows twitch. No one can tell if he's too excited to process or partially dead. Got anything to say, Wraith? Sounds about right! Alright, so we gotta find the bell, and then we might be able to... Wait, hold up. Why are we boarding the yacht? I'm very confused. I thought Wraith's date was to go find the bell. Whatever. As you board the yacht, Wraith is unsurprisingly quiet, but the awkward vibes are down by about 60%. Good job, I guess. It's nice of Trapper to volunteer his yacht for the start of this day-long date, but a bit dismissive of him to say that you two are so boring that the yacht itself wouldn't even notice that you were there. What would he know about fun anyway? He wears an old-timey one-piece bathing suit like the strong man from some bygone carnival. Come to think of it, that actually is a little fun. Wraith just has a regular old button-up shirt and shorts on. No, now's not the time to think of Trapper and the way his very vintage singlet hugs his curves just right. That's what he wants. A classic Trapper trap. You're here with Wraith, remember? Who you chose for some very good reasons. You must have, I'm sure. You cast all of the thoughts out of your mind and stand at the edge of the deck, looking out over the ocean, wondering what's out there. Where you even are. The gentle rocking of the waves feels comforting as you turn to face your paramour. Wraith can barely look at you. Is it nerves or something else? I can't believe after spending so much time with me, you'd still want to do more of it. I'm only going to disappoint you. And I'm going to go with this one. I think it's more accurate. Can't stand anyone else here, except maybe Spirit. You know, it's funny you say that. At one point, we almost dated. I think she's still mad at me. Ugh, I'm sorry, I'm dumb. Why am I talking about another relationship while I'm with you? Yeah, that's a real trapper move. You both laugh. Wraith looks at you, dare I say, lovingly. We've spent a lot of time together. You know me pretty well. You know how easily I get flustered and how introverted and in my own head I am. You know I'm awkward around other people, triggered by the sight or talk of money, weird about intimacy. But you are incredible and kind and patient. You've put up with my quirks. And after spending so much time with you, I feel like I've changed. Something about you puts me at ease. I feel different. And that's good. I had to change in order to spend this day with you the way I want. Because I can't say it. He's going to say I lost my bell. See? There it is. You always know how to comfort me. I haven't had that in a long time. Anyone I've come close to has abandoned me. Usually against their will, but still hurts. So why bother trying to connect with anyone? They're just going to be brutally murdered while I watch or overhear or sleep through it. Oof. Put your hand on his shoulder. All I want is someone to love, a family to care for, not touched by evil or greed or power. Small house in the middle of nowhere, never bothered by anyone. You're the first person forever I feel like I could see a future with. Wraith holds up Azarov's skull. My story about a man who pulled out his boss's skull and spine. That was about me. You almost tell him that you know, that everyone knows, but you decide against it. Too long have I been attached to Azarov's skull. I've let it define me. No more. Wraith tosses the skull into the water. Holy shit. As he watches it sink, you notice a gold coin on the ground that dislodged from it. You know how Wraith is with gold coins. What do you do? Do I just pitch it into the water? I'm just gonna let it be. Fuck you. Alright, sure. I mean, he's not even looking, but okay. Waste an opportunity to pick up a perfectly valuable object that might come in handy very soon. Wraith turns to you, smiling. Seems like a new man. Let's go back to the dump. What a romantic sentence to start this day with. As you walk into the cosmic dump, Wraith oozes nervous excitement. Oh gosh, do I have something incredible planned for tonight. He even tries to wink. It's kind of grotesque, but hey, this sad boy is finally opening up. He pulls out some lotions and oils. Sensual. You ready? That's odd. What's wrong? No, it's just you're holding Azarov's skull again. You made a whole thing about how you changed and threw it away. You're not defined by it? Yeah, I did. Azarov was terrible, and I'm no longer using his skull as my security blanket. This is his brother, Paul. Also a really bad guy that I took care of. I've got like 20 of these things. All assholes. I guess you can't really change some people. Really, game? You're gonna play that off as like, it's just some other dude and not like, hey, we couldn't make art assets for this character not holding it. Weak. Anyway, back to our exciting night to end all nights. I'll stay here and prepare. If you want to go find my bell. He takes a step closer and whispers. Then when you come back, we can ring it. Wow, what does that even mean? I don't know, but it seems very exciting. And look what you've done to this anxious shy boy. He's losing his inhibitions. And maybe soon, he'll be losing his clothes. To get there, though, you have to find the bell. It's gotta be somewhere in this island, right? Where do you start looking? This is gonna go badly. Who do I think is the least likely to immediately kill me? I didn't save before this. I guess we'll do... Can I search the forest first? What if I do none of the above? Take another look at both odds. I think I found all I'm looking for. 5. Then you choose dumb options. I have to give you a game over. What? Bite me. Okay, we're gonna skip through this. Seriously? That's a game over? Alright, can I save here? Alright, so... Okay, game. That's bullshit. You should just let me, like, if I... So you're saying, hey, you have to go deal with the other killers. Trapper I already eliminated, so that's probably a bad idea. So let's do that one first and get that out of the way. Trapper's Cave seems like a good start, eh? At least I know how to look out for, you know, traps. And with that in mind, I'm sure I can get in and out safely and find the bell. Turn to leave and catch Wraith winking at you as he exits. You know what? Maybe that wasn't a wink. Some of the mud he used to cover his face is probably dripping while he sweats anxiously. Okay, this is gonna go terribly. You enter Trapper's Cave tentatively. He is called Trapper. It stands to reason there might be traps. Illuminated in deep blue, the cave is home to a pool of water that shimmers and shines. You'll find yourself hoping Wraith's bell isn't in there. You hear a voice from behind a pile of rocks, like a feeble old man calling for help. I'm gonna investigate the voice first, I guess. You step in front of a large pile of rocks at the mouth of the tunnel. Nothing you could hope to move, but someone much larger could probably toss them aside with ease. A frail voice calls out, "Hello? Who's there? Can you help me?" "Hold on, I'm coming." Desperate to help, you push against the rocks with all your might, dislodging one near the top. It rolls off and kills you. These kind of make me start from... Okay, but that's why we have a load option. Alright, let's try Trapper's Cave again. So I'm gonna be honest, since now that the game is like just TPKing me for clicking buttons, if I investigate the voice, do I instantly die? I'll look around the cave. You ignore the voice and look around the cave, because you've got a job to do. Hey, maybe play this again to find out who the voice belongs to. It doesn't matter, I die! Just saying, could be fun. Oh, what's this? You found a gold coin. I'll take it. Seems like a good choice. Ooh, there's something shiny next to it. Is it the bell? And then again, this is Trapper's Cave. Trapper. You know him. The trap guy. The guy who loves to leave traps. Quit while you're ahead. Hulking shadow falls over you. Turn to see Trapper. Smart. That was a bear trap. And I'm the bear. He cleaves you in two. This is hard. And weird, but it's almost like eliminating... Okay. Try again. Okay, so this is actually turned into, like, a little tricky. Trapper's Cave. Look around the cave. Yep. Leave it. It's not mine. You know what? Rather than hear somebody remind me that this is Trapper's Cave after all, I'm just gonna not touch anything. You step back from all things shiny and enticing and consider just leaving and figuring out this whole bell situation some other way. Well, well, well. If it isn't Kyle, you decided against spending time with me, and yet here you are, in my cave. You can't help but drawn to me, can you? What is it? My animal magnetism? My musk? My hopeless devotion to Leg Day? I don't think Wraith has ever set foot in Leg Day. No time to figure out what the hell that means. You think fast. You're right, Trapper. It's the Leg Day things. I love your legs, and also the musk. I love me a good musk. Knew it. Listen, I know they made the wrong choice eliminating with you and going with Wraith. How could I have been so stupid? You should really cleave me in two. Hack me into pieces. I deserve worse. But if you let me, I want to go back and tell Wraith I made a mistake and that I'm leaving him. For you. Trapping stares at you unnervingly, a twinkle in his eye. I should probably cleave you in two. You're right. It takes a truly self-insured person to admit their mistakes. And you're clearly aware that you're stupid, so you know we're making progress. Oh, are you pulling this off? I'll let you go on one condition. When you break the news to him you're leaving him for me, tell him he has skinny chicken legs. Yes, if that's what you want, I can tell him that. Trapper lets out a hearty laugh. Oh yeah, I want. Scramble out of Trapper's cave as you hear his deep laughter echo behind you. Hope the bell wasn't here, because if it was, you're never going to get it. So where to next? So it seems like stealing people's shit is a bad idea. Let's try... Can I save? I can't save. Alright, Huntress's Cabin. I have a good feeling about Huntress's Cabin. I love a cabin in the woods. Great things are always happening to these. People are walking into them and back out of them unscathed all the time. To Huntress's Cabin. It's as if this is your chance to visit and admire some of the locations you may not have visited already because of the choices you specifically made. What a great opportunity. You enter Huntress's Cabin and relax. It's disarmingly cozy, the warm, quirky vibe. You feel like you could live here, if a kooky killer didn't already. You spot something shiny. Is it the bell? You reach out for it, but you're tackled from behind. It's Huntress. She holds an axe to your throat. I found you. Now I get to kill you. She doesn't dislike Wraith. I don't love it. Whatever. Alright. Beg for your life. Please, I'm so sorry. I didn't know this was a cabin. I wasn't doing anything bad. Please. Please forgive me. Did the wild elf offer my mother forgiveness, or did it skewer her? It skewered her. I suppose it skewered... Huntresses, slit your throat before you even realize it. Oh, man. Load. Skipping forward. Trapper's Cave. Look around the cave. Leave it. Oh, man. Alright. Huntress's Cabin. Take 2. You enter Huntress's Cabin and relax. It does look kind of nice. Now I get to kill you. Say you're pranking Wraith. I'm running a very complicated Long Kong on Wraith. I'm trying to find his bell so we can do something. I don't know, but I'm going to use it to play a joke on him instead. Huntress's eyes sparkle. This sounds like a fun game. Want to play another one? Sure. Great. I got the perfect game in mind. Hide and seek. Bet you can't find me. Ready or not, here I come. Alright, so I'm assuming it's this, right? Oh shit. Teehee, you're silly. If this was real hide and seek, you'd be dead by now. But this doesn't change anything. What do you mean? I'm still mad you broke into my house. Which is too bad. Because maybe I do know something about the bell. Maybe I'll even tell you later. We'll see. Huntress goes into another room and you realize you're not going to get anything else here. Except possibly killed. So where to next? Black Lighthouse. I suppose I could check out that creepy black lighthouse at the edge of the island. Lighthouses only have one room at the top. Should be easy enough to search. To the Black Lighthouse. Surely what you're looking for will be there. It's not like Wraith has purposely sent you on a wild goose chase that will ultimately end up pointless. Fuck you too, game. You arrive at the Blight. That's not what it's called. You arrive at the Black Lighthouse, optimistic and full of purpose. You don't see a bell anywhere. Spirit? Hello? Nothing. She's nowhere to be found. Let's be honest, her heart never really was in this process, was it? You start poking around, wondering if Spirit took the bell and hid it somewhere around here. Oh hey, hot stuff. Turn around to see Trickster, casually posed, light reflecting off his perfect skin, all of his many, perhaps too many, abs glistening perfectly. Doing some snooping? I'm looking for Spirit. Me too, actually. We were going to do face masks, and I told her I'd show her around my stage over on IP Island. It's tight. All the killers we couldn't clear the game are hanging out over there, just out of view of you and any interested parties' lawyers. Having a blast, doing shots, making content. Oh my dude, you've got to meet my good friend. Nope, stop right there. Not getting sued over a dating sim. I feel that. Hey, have you seen Wraith's Bell anywhere? I'm not gonna lie to you, friend. No idea what you're talking about. But, you may want to hop over to the other island, check out my stage. I think I have to pick no. Absolutely not. I'm on a mission. Trickster shrugs. Guess we're on our own journey, till we meet again. As Trickster vanishes, I'm left wondering, who just says no to checking out the sexy pop star special hideaway? You've already searched the spots the Hunter and Trapper hang out. Now you search Spirit spots, and by sheer dumb luck, you've even dumped into Trickster too. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have called you dumb, but it looks like you're going to have to admit defeat on this one and head back to Wraith empty-handed. You tried hard, you really did. If you were a game, I'd give you a good review. That being said, Wraith is, well, I don't want to say unkind, because he's been really nice this whole time, but there is that whole spine-ripping thing. You enter the ruins of the Cosmic Dump, prepared to deliver Wraith the bad news. I know he seems sweet and shy and like he's not a killer, but he totally is. Is there a chance he could kill you? But the place is empty. Ooh. Wraith must be off somewhere, still preparing. Ugh, what are you gonna do? You don't have the bell. I don't know, I'm trying to figure it out. Who are you talking to? Huntress pops up from behind with a giant obelisk smiling behind her mask. I followed you back here. It was fun, like a cat stalking her prey. Oh yeah, that sounds fun. After you left, I was thinking, I want to tell you about the bell. Oh my god, Huntress, thank you. But it's gonna cost you. You fish around your pockets for anything of value, but they're completely empty. Sorry, I don't have anything to give you. Oh, there are other ways you can pay. Don't worry, silly. Nothing crazy. I never do anything crazy. All you have to do is sing me my favorite song. Oh no, is it in Russian? Nope, it's the ABCs. Okay, that's all I have to do? Yeah. Damn, Huntress looks jazzed as hell. She truly is unhinged. Clear your throat. Ahem, here it goes. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, oh my god. S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Huntress applauds like a lunatic. That was good. Again. No, fine. Okay, so Wraith's Bell. I saw Spirit with it yesterday. She was walking back from here and she says she was eavesdropping on your date. So when she weren't looking, she stole it to sabotage your budding relationship with Wraith. I think she said something about a cringy truth or dare game. I think they had a fling or something and she's still mad about it. Or not. Who knows? She's definitely mad about something. Even though it's old and rusty, it's still kind of shiny, so I offered to pay her for it. But she had said she had the perfect spot for it picked out, at the top of the lighthouse. Oh great, I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. Tell her I'll still buy it from her. Oh great, I need to go back to the lighthouse and deal with Spirit. I think that's a bug. Oh. You return to the lighthouse and head right upstairs. No more messing about. And this time, Spirit's waiting for you. Word on the street is you're looking for me? Let's try this one. I can't save. Please don't. Oh, no. Did you Trickster distract me? Spirit rolls her eyes. You're really piecing it together, huh, Sherlock? 1 second. I'm going to save just in case I can. Alright, whatever. I messed with Wraith a little. I'm so sorry. It does not sound like she's actually sorry. So you want Wraith's Bell. How about we play a little game? I call it, Don't Look Into the Light, or Die. You can only open your eyes when I'm blocking the light. If you look directly at it, I'll die. Precisely. You're much smarter than you look. No offense. Stop on Spirit and don't look straight into the light. If you look straight at it, your brain probably won't survive the stress. Alright. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna get that load. So the light isn't completely fatal. Only half your brain and a portion of your soul was damaged. The rest seems to be mostly okay as far as I can tell. Spirit hands over the bell. I'm surprised that didn't end me. Now, please leave me alone. Gladly. And with that, you march triumphantly back to Wraith. You excitedly walk in to see Wraith in his sexiest outfit yet. Your eyes do that cartoon thing where they bug out of your skull. Ooga! In true Wraith faction, his reaction is a little more subdued. He just looks at you and sort of smiles. Hope you have something for me that's going to make me as happy as I just made you. Look at this guy. So comfortable in his own skin, cloak, painted, burnt flesh thing. Beaming, you hold up the bell. It took me all over the island, but I found it. Spirit stole it because, well, it's a long story. Now you want to tell me what we'll be doing with it? Wraith holds the bells and tears up. He kisses it. Weird. Only one more thing till we can finish this. What are we finishing? What are we finishing? Or should I say, who? You wink. Always a nice touch. You know I can't tell you that yet, but while we wait, Wraith hands you a super sexy outfit. Outfit is maybe too strong a word. This is barely more than a tiny bit of cloth connected by thin elastic bits. You look at it and bite your lips. Should I change? You better! Duck behind one of the obelisks, take off your clothes, slipping into your new sheer, barely there collection of straps. It is incredibly revealing. Somehow you look more naked with this on than you would if you were actually naked. There are outfits like that. It's really something. Eyes up here. Sorry, it's just impressive. You turn to Wraith and model your new outfit. I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. Nothing at all. Oh, just you wait. The light's dim. Oh dang, is this what you've been waiting for, you little freak? Alright, hold up, everybody. We may need to... So the thing is that I did review this game and it specifically said, hey, like, it doesn't... Not review. I read the page for it, they're like, oh, there's some naughty language, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure that if I accidentally read... It turns into a straight-up hentai game, so that will not go well for me because I like being able to upload videos. Give me 1 minute to think. Okay, here's what I'm going to do temporarily, just because I don't want to lose my ability to do stuff. I'm just going to toggle this. So I just toggled the display for the game. I'm still going to read out the text, and if it gets too fucking spicy, I'll just sit here and go, yes, and then they had a perfectly nice night bowling. But because I have no idea what's coming, and I don't even give a shit about being monetized, if I'm honest, but I do give a shit about not losing all my stuff. Okay, let's just keep going. We'll see what happens. I don't have the strength of Hachima. I can't just be like, I don't care, I'm just going to do it. Alright, relaxed and confident, Wraith is a totally different person than the introverted loner you met when you arrived on the island. Are you ready? I want to give you my heart. I'm ready. The lights go out. It's so chilly. Don't worry, we'll warm up. He's not wrong. Wraith's naked skin feels like fire on yours. The fire he's been so afraid of this whole time. You melt into his arms, his lips exploring. I should probably leave you two alone. Feels weird to be documenting this. Before I give you my heart, I'm going to give you something else. There it is. Yeah, I'm going to head out. I'll see you in a... Wait, hold up. I think that I know that's Melt. Wait, that sounds like salad dressing mixed with suntan oil. Dwight and Claudette? I guess I like to watch. Hold that thought, lovebirds. Wraith, your special guest is here a little early. Wow, I didn't know human bodies could fit that way together. Sure they can. I'll show you when we're done tonight. Light pops back on. You and Wraith are still wearing virtually nothing. Now time to get dressed. We've got to go immediately. That's right. It's secret hatch reveal time. And no, that's not some double entendre. Follow us. Dwight and Claudette disappear into an open hatch in the ground. Wraith throws on some clothes and you both follow. It's even colder down here. Well, have fun. Our job pretty much stops at getting you here. Okay, I think I can turn back on the... There we go. Game. Contrary to what you may believe, we don't like to watch. Not this. See you later. They climb back up the ladder as you turn around. Across from you stands a very old Nigerian woman. Grandma Abi! Philip! They embrace. You are suddenly very aware of how exposed your skin is and how chilly you are. Forgive me, Kyle. This is my grandmother. Abigail. Pleased to meet you, Kyle. You're the one my little Philip has chosen. Interesting. Interesting? What does that mean? Do you have to earn the respect of Grandma Abi now? I can't wait to get to know the person my Philip has decided to give his heart to. Come, help me make drinks. Alright, 1 second. Let me save. Another new file. You go with Grandma Abby. I have to prepare the bell. Happy to, Philip. Wraith looks sheepish, like he's reverted back a little bit to his old self. Oh yeah, I guess I never told you my real name. Philip Ajomo. I want to apologize, I probably mispronounced that. You bow deeply. Nice to meet you, Philip Ajomo. Wraith laughs, grabs the bell, and leaves. Grandma Abby takes your hand and guides you to the table with potions. Come, let's get some refreshments. I'm an old lady, it's not easy for me to mix these exactly. My hands weren't as steady as they once were. You'll need to help me pour. Now doesn't seem like the time for questions like, what is this? Or are we supposed to drink these possibly poisonous liquids? Just get to it. Fill that cup up. Perfect. Not bad. Perfect. 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 That could have been better, but I certainly would have been able to management. I suppose it will have to do. Come, while we wait, I want to make sure you're the one. You sit across from her and she smiles brightly at you. Philip has been through so much. He saw things as a child that no child should even have to think about. I fear what that could do for a person. But not Philip. He's thoughtful and strong-willed. He's a good boy. I agree. Although thinking back to what you two were getting up for behind this, maybe you don't agree. Tell me, Kyle. Philip's birthday is coming up. What would you get him as a gift? That's easy. He doesn't like any of those, right? He doesn't like fire. He doesn't like gold. I guess... Okay, so... Time to fail the quiz portion. Statue of a horse? I don't... No, that's not... Oh. I do know. Wonderful. That would remind him of the knight, his favorite chess piece. Yes, I know, you liar. Okay, tell me this. Philip could be a tree. What kind of tree would he be? Those aren't trees. I'm gonna fail Grandma's interview. Cactus. True survivor. Prickly on the outside, warm on the inside. Yep. Philip, we are ready. Give me a couple more minutes. She turns back to you. Well then, how about a game to lighten the mood for our big event? We can do some Constellation Trivia. Or play cornhole? Wow, how convenient. You may have done it before. Never mind the fact that they were in a completely different location. It makes no sense that you could do them here, underground, in a completely different area. We had plenty of money to make some other minigames, okay? This is Dead by Daylight. Just have some goddamn fun for once in your life. Since one of these games is familiar to you, who knows? You might even get an extra relationship status boost if you try to have one you haven't tried before. What do I know? I'm just an omniscient narrator. Let's try Constellation Trivia. I'm gonna fail, but I know a thing or two about constellations. I'm gonna lose so much. I don't know shit about constellations. New save file. Hey, who doesn't like answering random questions about constellations in a bizarre and high-stakes situation? And look at us. We're an educational game, too. Grandma Abby seizes you up. Okay, then. What's the answer to this? Constellation, roughly translates to sea whale, is located in the region of the sky alongside other water-related constellations. Okay, I'm pretty sure that's Aquarius. Nope, it's okay. Maybe Constellation Trivia just isn't for everyone. What do we call the constellations located in the ecliptic, or the path of the sun? No, in fact, I just made that word up. Okay, now we're having fun. I don't know. The constellation was first described by Nicolas Louis de Lacaille and roughly translates to pendulum clock. I don't think that's real. Fornax, Horologium. I'm just gonna say the Big Dipper. Nope. The Big Dipper isn't even a constellation. It's part of the constellation Ursa Major, but it's not for a constellation. When I told that to little Philip, he couldn't believe it. Neither can I. Wow. Can't believe I've been walking around for years thinking it's a constellation for so long. Is that true? I have to fact check this later. Well, you didn't do so hot at Constellation Trivia. Someone's clearly never considered their place in the universe. Glad you had a moment to relax. I'm sorry I yelled at you earlier. It's been a long game. Wraith enters holding the bell. Looks brand new. I think we're ready. Time to drink up. Grandma Abby heads out the potions, or drinks she made. First to Wraith, then herself, then you, then she stops and looks. She stares you down intensely with a sweet smile on her face. No matter what you do, you cannot abandon my Philip. Do you understand? He has been abandoned his whole life. I regret leaving that bunker. His parents regret leaving our village. But he is here now, and he has opened up to you of all people. You cannot betray him, or I will haunt you from my grave. And my spectral form is not always as nice as the one before you right now. Gotcha. Of course, dear. Now, where were you two before I arrived? We were about to play a board game. Fully clothed. It's okay, she knows. She does? Of course I do. It's a requirement of the ritual. The what? Grandma Abby and Wraith stand up and walk to the wall with the chains and locks. Are you ready? Yep. I'm finally ready to leave this place. As Grandma Abby places Wraith in chains, your jaw drops. What is happening? This is what we've been working towards. This is how we consummate our relationship. The cult of the Black Veil would do this ritual to leave and return to the island. One lover would be sacrificed, and the other would do the sacrificing. So here I am, ready to move on, to be sacrificed. Oh, I don't even know what to do. That's why Grandma Abby's ghost was summoned, to help. Philip's heart must be removed, lit on fire, and the bell rung. Everything you've done here has been building to this. In shock, you look up at Wraith, arms and legs splayed against the cold, mossy stone. You have to do the ritual. You have to carve out my heart. You don't get an invitation like that every day. It sounds like fun, doesn't it? You've done so well. You've earned it. We're almost at the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without a plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of salt water am I am? I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I couldn't. You'd never have come with me on this journey. A disturbingly calm Grandma Abby hates you, Jack Dagger. It seems far too dull for this job. Man. All he wants to do is to leave this place. With you. You can make that happen. Those who slay together stay together. Grandma Abby, still witty under intense and disturbing circumstance. The ritual requires sacrifice on both ends. We both need to be in love with each other. I love you and I've been wanting to give you my heart. Please, take it. I love you too. Stifling tears, you accept the Grandma Abby, and taking a moment to compose yourself, plunge it into Wraith's chests. He winces and groans as you slice him open. I'm sorry. As you dig the knife in, Wraith reaches out and brushes his thumb across your cheek. Even in this nightmarish situation, your heart races and your cheeks flush red. He smiles through the pain. Your hair was covering your face. I want to get a better look at you. Awkward. Not as awkward as what you're actually doing, though, which, to remind you, is plunging a dagger into the heart of your beloved right after you're declaring for love to each other in order to remove his heart for a strange ritual that might be complete bullshit. Real Romeo and Juliet vibes. I mean, kind of, honestly. Wraith goes limp as you insert your hand into the gaping hole you've made. It's slippery and warm, and you're not a doctor. How are you? Oh no, there it is. You've slipped your hand under his ribcage, and that's definitely a heart. You try not to vomit as you wrap your fingers around it, take a breath, and pull. It slides out surprisingly easy. Grandma Abby snips some arteries and veins and takes the heart from you. Covered in blood and tears, you watch her put your beloved's heart in a stone dish and light it on fire. She takes the bell, looking fresh and shiny and new, and rings it. There's a blinding flash of light. In that instant, you worry you've killed Wraith for nothing. And then, darkness. Through the darkness, you hear the waves lapping. It's calm and still, just like when this journey began. Remember that? Feels like it was just 2 hours and 40 minutes ago. You realize everything is dark because your eyes are closed. You decide to keep them that way for just one more moment. You did it. You fell in love with a killer. You made him fall in love with you. You consummated your relationship. And by agreeing to sacrifice him in a questionable ritual to get off the island, did you do the right thing? Did you play the game correctly? Hey! You open your eyes. You're still here, but you feel a weight has been lifted. You look to your right. Wraith is here, alive. He's got stitches in his chest. Your love is alive, but the ritual didn't work. What's going on? Outside, Claudette and Grandma Abby bury Dwight in a hole, sculpting him into a sandcastle in the shape of a T-Rex. We could join them and play in the sand, or we could get down here dirty here in my cabana. Let's leave them out there until high tide. Maybe longer. Wraith smiles. Rar, that's Dino 4. I love you. The end. Interesting. Kupara Games. I'm gonna drink some water and think. Thinking about what I want to do next. So, what's the best way to put this? I have... I have mixed feelings, right? Because part of me is like, wait, I want to go figure out what the actual way that you're supposed to beat this game is, right? I wonder if it's like... I can make some guesses. Let's see... Is there a, like, skip or continue going forward option? I can press escape. We saw a lot of the credits. We can always view them again from the window. Alright, so... I think for right now, I'm actually going to end the stream for today. This seems like a good stopping point. I'm going to figure out if I want... So here's the thing, right? I could go look up how to play the rest of the game. Normally like... Well, it seems like a good time to just chat and wrap up. So, yeah, that was kind of neat. Normally I would not play stuff like that. I don't know if I'll play more of it, or even if I do play more of it, if I'll play it on stream, to be honest. Not bad. A little weird at some points, but and by weird I don't mean the premise of the game. I mean that like there were those areas with like double text boxes that were the same and stuff like that. But yeah. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna end the stream for now, and based on what people think, like obviously if you like this stuff, let me know in the comments if you want me to play more of it. Like that'll probably be a big factor in whether or not I actually do play anymore. Also, you know, something. What's funny is that I know the one person who might watch this hates that I fucking say the lick the scrib thing, but I think it's hilarious, so I'm going to do it anyway. Because that did actually... I was expecting this to go for like 2 hours. I might do another stream tonight of a different game called Space Lion, but we'll have to see. So, yeah, I think we're going to be done with this for now. So, as always, thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day, and until next time, take care, and I'll see you then. Oh wait, I should do it. Sorry. Yeah, I know I said stopping, but